sana. Alex, vipi habari ya leo?
Niko salama, nimekuwa nikisikia kutoka kwa umbali. Lakini Jax, hizi saa ingine topic zako ni mburu anakuambia uweke ama ni kate.
Mimi naweka topic ambayo inafanya kila mtu afeel ako home. Leo ninaguza Azimio, kesho ninaguza Kenya Kwanza, kesho ninaguza wenye wako neutral. Siku zinasonga. Hello Alex, umepotea?
So wacha niseme hivi. Hakuna kitu ati watu wana misuse Raila na Raila ana misuse watu. Hii ni siasa. Na katika siasa acha niongee lugha ambao I think are more eloquent.
Okay.
In politics, I've said before, if you cannot define anything is truity, then everything, the result also is not true.
Okay.
So for me, the definition of politics, more especially in Kenya, is the fight of power. It's not electioneering, it is not anything, because at a justice, it's nothing. We've had consecutively from 2007, 13, 2017, election being nullified. In 2022 in Bomas. The whole issue of politics is not even election. Election has nothing. Electoral Commission has nothing. So the definition of politics is the fight for power.
Okay.
So if that is how you define it, the way I define it, because if it was democracy, then it would have been different. But because you want to be in power by all necessary means and you don't care what it is, because RUTO today is the President of the Republic of Kenya, by dubious, mendacious lies. There is nothing RUTO said that was true that actually right now he is doing. And you will see people lying to us here. RUTO said, nini mafuta, sijui nini, hustlers, sijui hata pikipiki zitakuwa electric. Yani, some nonsense that rafiki yangu ambao ako na nywele nyingine sijaiona inatoka wapi na inaenda wapi kujanga hapa, anatudanganya kuwa ati RUTO anafanya vitu zenye alisema atafanya. All the time he attacks ODM. But today, let's say, mtu anasema Raila, watu wanamisifu Raila. How? You wanted to be in power. You want to continue to be in power. Let me tell you the process of power. The process of power is munaenda nomination. Mkitoka nomination munaenda election. Mkienda election ujinga yote imeisha. Sasa ni speaker anachaguliwa. Speaker akichaguliwa, now watu wanataka pia kila mtu, if I was that, kama mimi ni politician, the first thing speaker anapochaguliwa, nataka nijue speaker must notice me. Why? The speaker is the most powerful person in the legislature, not the president, not the chief justice. Let us know how politics works. Now, if that is true, the speaker is the most powerful. I must align myself to the speaker. Now, if the speaker now recognizes me, it means I'm going to be a ranking member of a committee. And if I'm a ranking member of a committee, I'm going to bring the pork home, because the ultimate goal of a member of parliament is to bring the pork home. For instance, Kutuny made sure that for the first time, just a mere member of parliament took KMTC wapi, uko kwao. That is the work of a politician or a legislator or an MP in the national government. Hakuna kitu that after umekuwa member of parliament you must pay homage to a politician. You must know the person that controls the politics now of where you sit is the speaker. And so doing, you must know now how the speaker operates, the legislature operates. The legislature in itself has its president, who is the speaker, the deputy speaker, who is the deputy president, the ranking members of various committees from health, hao ndio ministers. So kama mimi nataka dispensary huko kwetu katika constituency yangu, siendi kuuliza Ruto, siendi kuuliza mtu yoyote, mimi naenda kuuliza the ranking members of what? The ministry, the committee of health. And that is where we fail. Raila has nothing at all after that.
Okay.
Okay? Because maneno ya nomination iliisha. And you know, we screwed the definition of legislation in Kenya. It used to be a person who is capable to promptly and eloquently articulate the issues pertaining what? A certain bill. And if that was to be true, 90% of members of parliament could not be so. So now we redefined it kuwa ni CDF. That is why in this finance bill, maneno ya CDF ilikuwa imewekwa ndani. All the members of parliament wanted the CDF. If CDF could have been divorced from our politics, then I could have said that Raila is being misused. As long as CDF is there, the politics of Kenya is. Babu Wino is the most hard-working politician in Kenya. Kwa nini? Amejenga mabarabara, amefanya nini? And that is the function of the county government. We have screwed up, according to the words of Okombaki, during the judicial, the judicial, the first, it was called, I've forgotten, when the Wako draft, he said, the constitution of Kenya has failed people. Where the bedroom is the roof, where people flee in the kitchen, where people sleep in the bathroom. You know, we have a very good constitution, but does it work? Hell no. It is hell-bent to make Kenya do things that they are not made to do. We have a constitution, the most progressive, that the most held in the world, but when it comes to implementation and actually actualization, even all these things that were passed last week, we should never have passed them. We should never have passed them. And if we had a speaker like Marende, this nonsense that we saw, with this Solomonic wisdom, we should not have seen. But let's talk about today, the politics of today, as we define them, the way RUTO has defined them. Raila is not being misused. People are doing the very necessary to stay in power. You don't go to them to become a member of parliament today to do the nonsense that used to be done before. I call it nonsense because nobody believes in it anymore. Because if it's in finance bill, we saw 76% members of parliament voted for the finance bill. 76. We've never seen, nowhere in the world you see such kind of, as if we don't have an opposition. 76. Leaving 24. And among the 24, there are others who absconded, which means 100% of members of parliament voted for what? The finance bill, because they wanted the CDF. So Raila is not being misused. We have redefined our politics. Our politics is no longer a member of parliament becoming a legislature, like Anyang used to be, like Orengo used to be, like Koigiamwera used to be, like Martha Karua used to be. Now we have Nina Qualms. I don't even want to abuse people like Sudi. The other day Sudi was telling us like, "Watu wamesoma na mimi, what's the difference?" You know, I was laughing. I was really laughing that we have redefined our politics to a point that Sudi can question Anyang. Really? Really? In a society we live, really? Mukokoteni in a question airplane.
Wewe anaitwa Alex Media. Sawa, naja kwako na swali lingine Alex, lakini kuna swali kwa nimeuliza acha because imejibiwa hiyo swali, acha nikuulize hii. Mbona siku hizi bunge letu halina utamu? Utamu in the sense that zamani wakati ya kina Raila, kina RUTO